Hello and welcome to this week's riveting art video. My name is Izzy, and something tells me you have no idea what we're doing in this week's video. Okay, it's probably pretty obvious. You've read the title and you see what we have set up here. I'm going to be drawing myself and my boyfriend as Animal Crossing characters. Well, I guess I'm more so going to be coloring myself and my boyfriend as Animal Crossing characters. I was just going to do some pre-sketches to get character design and outfits kind of laid out, and the next thing I knew, I just had the entire underdrawing finished. That's the thing with making art content, is you can't just undo and refilm something if you've already done it. I could sketch them again, but I feel like that would just be a waste of time, and, you know, mistakes on me. I just wasn't recording. Yeah, so I guess that leaves more room for us to talk about everything as I'm coloring. I feel like over here, I did these the other day. I was trying to get used to some of like the Animal Crossing proportions, and then I finally got one that actually looked kind of good, which is this one, which is why I colored it. And then I just did these two in pencil. Just gonna lighten this a little bit. My boyfriend actually has never really played Animal Crossing. I think this coming up New Horizons will be his first ever like actual experience with it. Even then, the island's gonna be mine, and I'm just going to graciously allow him to have a house on it. But he probably will only play if his other friends are playing it on the island. I doubt he's really gonna be like playing on his own, but we'll see. Like I said, he's never played it, and he might just love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna be using various alcohol markers. I say various, but they're all Winsor Newton, and then this one Illustrator Spectrum Noir marker. And then I need to put this in the back so that it doesn't bleed. And I'm just doing this in my sketchbook, keeping it real casual, keeping it fun. And I brought all of my amiibos along, just to keep me company. I don't like doing my line work and stuff before I put the marker down. I've just had a few too many experiences of line work bleeding, this and that. Plus, I kind of like doing the line work in colored pencils, so we'll see. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start coloring in some flat colors. And there's probably gonna be a lot of pencil smudges, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that. So I had a lot of fun doing these pre-sketches. More fun than I thought I would, which is why I ended up accidentally doing the entire sketch and then being like, oh dang it, should have recorded that. So the hairstyle you did on Taylor over here, I wasn't too sure if I'd actually seen it on any Animal Crossing villager mock-ups for New Horizons. I think I saw something similar, but based on the ones that are for sure guaranteed at like the character customization at the very beginning of the game, this hairstyle doesn't exist there at the very least, but I swore I saw one similar to it during one of like the playthrough, like in a quick scene. I decided to go ahead and give us pink cheeks because Animal Crossing, and I just wanted it to be cute. I had the tiniest bit of shading on these like nubby hands. Ooh, I dressed myself how I would kind of regularly dress on the everyday, but then for some reason I was just inspired to draw my boyfriend in his work clothes. This little button-up short sleeve shirts and stuff. He works at a car dealership, so if that doesn't give you an image of like how he dresses, I don't know what will. And I wear a lot of like graphic t-shirts, so I decided to do like a little KK slider t-shirt. Super cute, I know. If you haven't watched my video from last week, I did a Animal Crossing themed like calendar spread for the month of March, so I definitely recommend you guys check that out. I was going to do this video later in the month, but everyone is going crazy drawing their Animal Crossing like persona, village personas, and so I definitely wanted to hop on the hype train. I was already kind of planning on doing it, so I was like, I might as well go ahead and like do it sooner than later. I haven't been using this sketchbook for very long, but I'm already noticing that like using alcohol marker on this paper, it just like bleeds and I cannot draw up to the line. I had to draw away from the line and let it bleed to it. So something about this technique that I use of doing the marker and then line it out is that there is a period of time when my drawing looks very bad and potentially unsavable. So I think I might as well just start with Taylor. I want to give him some gray slacks. Alright, and then I'm going to shade. This is supposed to just be like a white t-shirt, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in some of like the areas that should be shaded. Alright, so Taylor's shirt that he doesn't own is going to be yellow. So I'm going to use this slightly darker one to do like the cuffs around the shirt and the pocket, because most of his work shirts have these like different colored like folded up pockets. These are like barely different colors. Let me go grab a even lighter yellow so that the contrast works out. Alright, third time the charm. Let's hope this one works. Perfect, that's what I wanted. A nice light yet muted shade of yellow. I want to do denim on my character using this China blue, which just looks like a perfect like indigo blue denim. Sweet. Taylor's looking so cute. I look okay. I do plan to do a little bit more shading on both of our pants, so while mine's still kind of drying up, I'm gonna go ahead and layer on a little bit more gray on his pants. Taylor's work shoes are black and tan, but I don't know if that would look too good on this. I'm trying to avoid too much black, but I want to do the dark yellow. Alright, I think this blue has dried enough that I can do a second coat. Get some shadows in there. So the Animal Crossing like cartoon style definitely took me a second to get a hold on to the proportions. Like they all have this kind of like no neck, a very subtle neck situation, and then these really like round bottom, like the bottom of their torso is kind of like a little triangle, like round belly, which is so cute. I like the fact that the hands are little circles. That makes my life easier. I don't know about you. I think everything else I want to do in colored pencil. So, let's bring these boys out. I know for a fact I need to use this brown pencil for the majority of the lining. So I'm going to go ahead and sharpen it up to be nice and sharp. Let's go ahead and get lining. I'm going to start with the hair. I feel like it makes the most visual impact. I was also really stuck on what hair design I wanted to do for myself, so I kind of invented one that like has wavy hair but also bangs and is kind of on the longer end. It's kind of hard to get that exact combination on Animal Crossing hair. I usually just settle for a ponytail. So this eye shape is probably my favorite. It's like a little half arch. I guess it's not a half arch, it's just a regular arch with the eyes kind of looking left with. Generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of the pupil look on Animal Crossing characters. It's kind of creepy. So I'm just going to use this dark brown color to outline all of our skin and eyes. And maybe Taylor's shoes. Oh my goodness. See, look, it's like starting to come together now that I've started outlining it. That's the thing with outlining with pencils, you have to sharpen them a lot to make sure they stay nice and fine tip. I might end up having to use black on his pants, I just realized that. Because I don't really have like a gray pencil. I don't know, let's move on to Taylor's yellow parts. You guys, I am like so impatient for Animal Crossing right now. It's like the more that they show me, the more excited I get, and the more I'm just like, okay, I almost want them to stop showing me stuff because I just want to play it at this point. I'm like, I get it. The game's gonna be cool. Now let me play it. And also, there can only be so many differences and surprises that I'm starting to feel like, okay, this is starting to be like almost too many spoilers. Like, I want to be a little surprised when the game comes out. Come on. And it's just so close. It's so far. I have a lot going on between now and then. So I'm probably gonna have to use black for his pants and my shirt. But I'm just gonna try and be very light about it. Go in with a very light hand. If this shirt existed, I would probably wear it. I kind of accidentally on purpose did like a primary color scheme here. I just knew that it would all look good together, and then I also just kind of really enjoy the primary color scheme. I think all I have left is to do a little bit of shading on the skin, and then noses, and then my glasses. Ooh, my glasses. I think I should do them in black, right? Red? I could do red. So just my glasses, which of course is nerve-wracking. Okay, there's like no going back here. OMG, kind of okay. I'm so in love, it's so cute! And I will probably end up putting this on Redbubble. If not both of us together, I might do one of the two of us together and then one of just my character and maybe one of just his character. So 3 different options for you to choose from on Redbubble. We shall see. I might only have time because, like I said, I'm in a rush. I have to get this entire video done before like 5 or 6 p.m. today. I might not have time to do all 3 options on Redbubble. So we will see. Just click the link in the description if you're curious. Alright, so I am in love with these 2 drawings. It really turned out better than I thought it would. I was, for some reason, very nervous about doing it. I think, like, there's just such an obvious standard of, like, if it looks like Animal Crossing or not. Like, if I did one thing wrong, it'd be like, no, that doesn't look like an Animal Crossing character. That looks like a sad reenactment of one. So I felt a lot of pressure to make sure it actually ended up looking like 2 characters and was realistic in that aspect. At the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with what I came up with. So, yeah, I feel like in a lot of these videos, they always end the video saying, oh wow, I really doubted myself, but here I am. I'm very happy with it. Cool. I don't know why that seems to be a recurring theme. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think we have another week, maybe a second week of Animal Crossing themed videos. We shall see. So definitely subscribe because there's a little bit more where this is coming from. I'll see you guys next week for another riveting art video.